Hey, 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 beautiful souls. Happy Leo new moon. Oh my goodness. How are you doing? Personally, I'm feeling slightly discombobulated in the moment for a number of reasons, and mostly because I've been looking for a couple of things, namely a pair of earrings that I haven't been able to find. And I'm usually pretty diligent about putting my things away, especially my jewelry. And yeah, so that's a little bit unsettling. And then just as I was connecting, just as I was about to come live, I was guided to a few decks. We're going to talk about the astrology today. Of the time, it is the Leo new moon at 2 degrees of Leo, and that new moon will be at 3:11 p.m., which reminds me, I got something that I wanted to share with you. Just one sec. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's just get into this because I want to keep it short and sweet. For those who don't know, my name is Lisalyle, and this is our growing community, soul family, soul tribe here on YouTube. A very warm welcome to anyone who is new. If something here resonates with you, please, it doesn't cost you anything to hit that subscribe button, engage in the lives as well as the replays you're catching by hitting the thumbs up and dropping a comment in the comments down below. For those of you who have been traveling with me for lifetimes and a long time here on this channel, thank you so much for your continued support and love, truly. I am eternally grateful for what you bring into my life. So thank you, thank you, thank you. At this time, I'd like to ask that I'm a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving and kind, with the intention of serving our greatest and highest good, or the manifestation of our greatest and highest good in this particular timeline via our very own calm central nervous system. So we are now into Leo season. The dog days of summer are upon us. How's it going? How's life flowing? Are you enjoying the your time while you're alive, or are you perhaps swimming upstream? Really, rather. Actually, I'm not even going to go there, because any of you who are guided here, you are truly warriors of the heart. You are healers. You are the sages of this modern age, and you bring with you into this lifetime ancient wisdom. And we don't have to spend a whole lot of time. And that's what this Leo season is really saying to us, is we have been working diligently to polish our shine. You know, we were speaking on Tuesday. And in fact, on Tuesday, the last day we were live, was the Feast of Mary Magdalene. It was the day of the Divine Feminine, basically. And it's really interesting. I have some things I'm going to delve into and then share as I'm guided. But the connection that day, Ozzy Osbourne also died. And there's been a lot that has come up as a result of making that connection to the day of the Magdalene feast day and the day that the self-proclaimed Prince of Darkness departed. And, you know, that artist was a huge part of my youth. And it felt really profound. And I haven't really, today's Friday in my world, so hopefully I will spend some time this weekend, 444, sitting with that energy and seeing what wants to come through, because it feels like it's deeply, profoundly healing. And it's really breaking bonds of karmic deception and I am guided to say in this moment, the exploitation of God's children. So there you go. Just one sec. I got to let that little dog in. Come on. Okay. So, yeah, with all that being said, how do we block these people from this channel? Here I go again. Saku, we've been down this road before, and I'd really prefer that you not visit this channel. I'm not here for whatever it is you're looking for, so have a great day. So, with that being said, that's also representative of, again, creating boundaries for ourselves in our life and staying firm to them. It's almost like Leo season, in Cancer season, we were in this protective shell of our own making. And now Leo season, maybe not today, Leo season, though, is really asking us to come out and allow ourselves to show ourselves as we are, the unique individuals with a beating heart, and yet intricately and intimately connected to the cosmic web of life. Hey, sis. Hey, Rena. Welcome. How are you doing, sunshine? Happy Leo new moon. Okay, so let's get into the Leo new moon. I'm excited about this energy, although slightly perturbed at the things I can't find in my own space, namely my earrings. So we have the Leo new moon at 2 degrees, and it'll be exact at 3:11 p.m. today. And today is a 22 day. So a master, if you add up, yeah, it's a master number. I'm not going to explain myself. I'm just going to go. It's a 22 day. And 22, when we think of it, although the world card, I mentioned this the other day as well, the world card in the tarot is 21. It's actually the 22nd card because we have the Fool as 0. So this is truly the cliff, the step off point into our life. I was guided to write new ways of being powerful. We are powerful, and we ought not to be afraid of who we are. Others may be afraid of who we are, and that's okay. That's not our. I just heard fireflies in a jar. Others may be afraid of who we are, fireflies in a jar. Perhaps they're the little firefly in the jar who's afraid to let themselves out to shine. And, as we go out there and as we buff and polish our shine more, and as we show up more authentically as we are, as we've always been, under the layers of depression, oppression, whatever. We all know the story. So as we go out there and shine authentically as ourselves, as our heart, as we courageously allow ourselves to be seen as the unique spark of creator's light that we are, there will be others in our vicinity who are not, who don't gel, who don't vibe. We're the grit that supports them to begin to polish their own shine. And we may be, that can be, it can be a little bit hard to be that grit out there in the world, right? Where people don't like or don't, I don't know what it is. It's like, don't get the energy, and so they ultimately reject the energy, and that's on them. That's on them. Chances are, if you're here, you're not going to change who you are. You will change yourself hopefully, from the inside out. And yet, at the core of us, we've always been that beautiful little pearl in the shell. I don't have any of my shells here close by, but you know what I mean? That pearl inside the shell that's being rubbed around, and now it feels like our defenses are down. Yeah, and that's, that's really how it is, and that's how I'm feeling these days when I go out into the world. And honestly, the most I go out into the world is to the job, and it's an interesting environment. um yeah, it's a really interesting environment, and it's being rather overwhelming these days for a lot of folks within the environment. And I just go in there and I see the jokes. Like, I try to make the jokes because it's ridiculous. And so many people, as an empath, and many of you are empaths and highly sensitive people, as one who feels everything, it can be challenging to feel the pain of the world. And yet, the pain of the world is not truly ours to shoulder and carry any longer. We're called to stand in our power, to be the powerful co creator of the divine in this lifetime, or with the divine of the divine. How can we be anything other than divine? Well, the mind will tell us we're other, right? So, how can we support ourselves to go out there in the world and be ourselves, so that perhaps we may operate from a place of inspired inner knowing, trusting what we know? This is our journey. This is our life. It's my life. It's now or never. And that's the thing. Like, so many people just live for, yes, we ought to live for the day, moment to moment, because those of us who know life can change in the blink of an eye. And it's very precious. And what are we going out there and leaving in this world if this was our last day, 2121 or 1221? If this was our last moment, what would we leave behind? What would be left behind in the wake of our transition to, an elevated experience? Because the human experience is rather dense. So, Leo is all about the king and the queen, the lion and the lioness, the emperor and the emperor, taking pride in who they are, but being proud of how far they have come, and all the obstacles that they have traversed separately and together in the etheric realms. And the shadow of Leo is this idea or concept of terminal uniqueness. Um, you know, Previously, like years and years ago, I had someone say to me, someone very close, "Oh, you go out there and you just try to be different." Actually, no, I don't. I don't. And yet, perhaps there was a time in, the 20s, my 20s mostly, there was a time where I went out there, and yeah, perhaps I was a little high on the horse, um, you know, a little more egocentric than today. And that's okay. And that's okay. And yet we're here to evolve and grow, right? So we grow beyond our comfort zone. I just heard that song, Take Me to the Twilight Zone. Living in the Twilight Zone, are we not? Oh, what was the theme? I don't know that theme song. Yeah, it was an odd thing to say. And I think because sometimes, again, those of us who are here as the fireflies, of us who are here truly on a path of mastery, the soul journey, it is going to offend some. And that's okay, because so many are unable to truly be who they are in the world. So many are trying to fit into some box or square, and that's not what we're here for. We're the spiral. We're moving from the karmic energies into the spiral of grace. The Our path of fulfillment in this lifetime. And so we have to move. I feel like drawing. I used to always often draw symbols in the third eye, and they're just showing me, like, I'm feeling like maybe I won't do it with the pen out, but like drawing the divine feminine spiral in the third eye. Because the third eye is opening, and we've been speaking about this for a while. Like this big cycle we're in is about a year and a half long at this point, because it began back in Pisces season of 2024, maybe even the tail end of Aquarius season back then. And so those of you here are true warriors of the heart. Rena, I know that we connect in and around that time. And honestly, what a time it's been. Yeah. I try to make others laugh, and oftentimes in the workspace, in the work environment, I feel very awkward, and I can feel the, um, let's just say, the way in which I offend some souls. I feel it, and it's not easy to always be in that role, right? It's like sometimes it's like the lone warrior, and yet we're never truly alone. At least I'm never alone. Um, yeah, so it's weird. It's a weird place, and yet, if we can go out in the world. I was guided to write, so here's my doodles for the new moon today. Okay, and so the doodles here, I'm guided to read the purple part first. Inspired inner knowing, allowing ourselves to be the channel. Spiritual intelligence, we are each a ray of divine light. Do we dare to dance with one another in delight? Be you, beautiful and true. And then in pink, I was guided to write natural born leader and healer. And then I was guided to draw a kite. This is not all in order. I'm just jumping around the page here. I was guided to draw a kite and write the words, all takes place within first. And so at this time of this new moon, we have Venus square Mars. So Venus is in Gemini and Mars is in Virgo. And, this is that yin and yang energy. And I was guided to write the yang arrow over to the Venus, the yang tapping into the feminine essence within themselves, and the feminine tapping into the masculine. And yet, for many of us feminine, if truth be known, we've lived for a long time within that masculine energy, and many of us have been a part somewhere along the way of the emasculation of the divine masculine, and not intentionally. It was more out of necessity. So that's a big one. So yin and yang, balance within, union, sacred in nature, merging and emerging. Nothing has been a mistake. And then illumination, freedom from codependency. Love is the currency. We are the current. You set the standard. We are the gold standard. And we are infinite, infinitely abundant, infinitely powerful. And this Leo season is really asking us to stand in our power, be true to who we are, let yourself be seen, regardless of the haters. There's people cheering for us that we don't even know are cheering for us. There are people in the world who are inspired by us that we are not even aware are inspired by us. Keep being you. Keep showing up in your life. Go for the path of delight. Remember, at the beginning of the year, we were talking about the lone wolf energy, that it was going to shift and change into the wolf pack coming back together, the tribe coming together, finding one another. And then, so before we get to, I wanted to share, so the moon is full at 3:11 this afternoon, and I was guided to go and look up the angel number 311. And so when I get that guidance, I do it. 311, as we can do the math there, is a 5. So it's that uncomfortable energy. And yes, it's very uncomfortable. And yet, if we're heeding the inner call, the inner whispers, we're resting and we're taking care of ourselves so that we're not, so that we with ease move through the discomfort. And we have to show up for our body. My physical body, um, well, likes, it needs a lot of rest these days, and yet there's this real call for strength within my physical body. And so you guys have all heard me say it for a long time, so I mean, ultimately it's me that has to do it. So I don't even know why I tell you that. It's just that, we're feeling the things that we need to do. And the thing is like, are we doing them? Are we doing them? Well, I'm resting for sure. So um that's a good thing. So let's get to this message of 311 for all of us, because it was pretty amazing too. So, oh, who was I sending that to? What is going on here? Technology, I'm feeling the Mercury retrograde with the technology stuff. I love Mercury retrograde, by the way. So let's get to the angel number 311. And this is because 311, there's a band called 311. If there is, I don't know about it. Thank you, Rena, for your comments. Oh, they're lucky to have me. I think so. The world is lucky to have all of us. And we just have to, so many, we have collectively just gone to this place of like sitting down and shutting up. And honestly, my job is like an entry level job, a clerk's position, and I'm really, and that too is a reason that, there's, again, back to that Leo energy, right? Terminal uniqueness, this idea that one of us is above another, which is absolutely not true. Whether you're a director, a CEO, or a homeless person on the street, chances are I'm going to treat you kindly and respectfully until such time that you don't do the same for me. Remember, we get what we give. And so, there's this idea right now, the oligarch, I heard, the patriarch, perhaps, that, one sits above another. No, maybe here in the material realm, yet the truth be known is we're spiritual, we're a soul. And so we're here in service to the soul. So although what we acquire here materially matters litter. Yeah, it's a bunch of litter and clutter in people's lives oftentimes. And it doesn't make people nice or kind or generous of spirit. Many are quite miserly who sit on material abundance. And it's more about the generosity of spirit, the generosity of, the ability of the human, HUE, to be empathetic. And it's not, empathy can't be taught, it is innate within us. And perhaps for many, it's buried under layers and layers of litter, trash, garbage, things that matter little. And so you and I, this Leo season, are being asked to come out and shine, to be ourselves, and to really set forward or forth on our path divine, our path of service in this lifetime. What are you here for? So I'll get to the number of 311. On August the 9th, the day after the Lion's Gate, and a few days before Mercury goes direct, we have the Capricorn full moon. And I was guided to write about that. That one's coming in at 3:55 a.m. And I was guided to write, reborn, safe, ashore. We are adored. So let us now begin to play in that energy of feeling adored. Let us, they have a song called Amber. I almost put my amber on today, but all my choices in crystals are always like intuitively guided. as to what to wear. That's why these earrings, it's troubling me. It's troubling me. And yet there's a lot of lessons in letting go these days, right? Letting it go, trusting that they're going to magically reappear someday. And I'm going to go, oh my gosh, they were right there in front of my face the whole time. I literally heard that today as I was looking for them. They're right in front of me and to come and have a look. And he didn't find them either. So whatever, whatever. All right. So let's get to the message of 311. 311, the angel message for the number 311. And I'm not going to read it all. It indicates, though, so we've got the amplified energies of one, the magician energy, the new beginning, fresh start. Three often connects us with, for me, Mother Gaia, the ascended masters, the earth, Yeshua, the Christ energy. So the number 311 brings a message from your angels to keep your thoughts positive and bright, because you are currently in a position where your thoughts and expectations are manifesting at a rapid rate. We create our realities and life experience with our thoughts, beliefs. Focus and concentrate on your desired outcomes and results, on what you truly want rather than what you don't. 311 is a reminder that the energies and vibrations you project outward are reflected back to you. Listen to your intuition and follow your own inner knowing in all that you do. Keep your focus on your heart center and your divine path of life, divine path and life purpose. Look to ways to use your natural communication skills and joyful disposition to uplift others and to have the courage to live your truths, express yourself, and love with optimism. Like, how wonderful is that? 311 is a reminder. Oh, yeah, that was it. That was it. I'm going to just read it over. No, I'm not reading it over. Then there was a quote at the bottom of it. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Peter Drucker. Thank you, Peter Drucker, for that. And thank you for the angels for that message. It's like we're all in tune. If you're here, you're still listening to this, you're not just here for the entertainment. You're here because you're resonating. The frequency is vibing with you. You're resonating with the frequency. So we're getting it. We're seeing all the messages. Spirit is very playful these days. All up in our space. If we're paying attention and we're receiving signs, we're receiving confirmation. Nice. Sound bath. Yeah, it's definitely a weekend for some sound bath. Yeah. Shungite. I don't know where my shungite's in my room right now, although I have lots of shungite around. It's like a little shungite temple, healing temple. So let's just pull us a few cards to wrap this connection up today. It's Friday. Hopefully, I'm planning on being back here tomorrow night for the live. In the bottom of the deck here, Soul Love, number 33. Number 33, again, that 3 energy, the co-creative energy. I don't think we're going to pull another card from that deck. Co-creative, merging, divine union. I just heard so long, solitary mission. So long, solitary mission. Let the planetary mission begin. I just say what comes to me. I just allow myself to be a channel. Actually, as I'm saying that, they were saying sit proper. So let me just get my leg over here. Yeah, sit proper, feet on the ground, spine nice and long. Okay, so we're going to get a couple cards from the Native Heart Healing Oracle. We'll put the Shungite on top of the Soul Love. Yeah, I'm ready for the reunion. I'm ready. So the first card out is Relic of Time. Number 19, it's the Sun card in the Major Arcana. It comes to a 10, Wheel of Fortune energy. We are Relic of Time. Just a sec. Again, this is speaking of having moved beyond what was. We've like really leveled up here, ladies and gents. We have really, in the last year and a half, and in particular, it's been amplified in the last 8 to 6, down to 3 to 2 months. Like we have truly, truly leveled up. Take a moment, give yourself a great big hug, be proud. Be proud of how far you have come. Be proud that you have yet to bow down to an authority outside of yourself. Balance. Be proud of your ability to stand out in a crowd, not in a way that says, oh, hey, I'm the best over here. No, in a way that is authentic, that is real, that is transparent, that inspires another spark of the divine to come online. Oh, that's cool. Inspire another spark of the divine to come online. I keep hearing it's go time, and then sometimes I hear, nah, not yet. Yeah, it really is. The heart knows best. Thump, thump. You're like, do you guys do that kind of stuff? Tap yourself? Do it. I had to do that in the car. No, I wasn't doing the Tarzan and Jane thing in the car, but I had to spend some time yesterday really grounding my energy um, on the way to work. And I usually have a dance party on the way to work. And yesterday was very soft. It was very soft and gentle. And it was like soothing sounds. So are you showing up and um, bringing I keep hearing the soul down. Hmm. Hmm. Let's look at the bottom card. Maybe that's why. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that. Oh, right. Okay, we're going to leave it at that and that. Okay. They said, look at the bottom cards and look at what we got. As I'm saying, bringing the soul down, we've got the crown chakra and then the base chakra and then the soul star chakra. Okay, so the crown chakra is the top of our head, right? The incoming from source, the universal consciousness, whatever you want to call it. I mean, we spend so much time intellectualizing. Like, anyways, I don't. Well, I guess I do, but let's not do it. I do it in another way. I don't really, it's not so much about like knowing for sure, it's feeling, because none of us know 100% for sure anything, right? Although I just heard some things are sure things. So, whatever that means. And then we have the base chakra, which is at the between the pubic bone and the anus, the tailbone, the root chakra. So then we bring it all down, and then we have the soul star chakra, and this is showing a lower number than the crown chakra. I understand, for my understanding, the soul star chakra is right about here above the head, and the soul star chakra wants to come in and integrate through the thymus gland, the high heart. We ground all this energy down through, we send it out through the anus, we send it out through our root chakra into the earth. And this is how we connect to the earth. And then we're going to attach ourselves to the center of Mother Earth. And then we begin to draw up the support, the nourishment. It's like this composting energy, this experience, this exchange. And then we begin to draw up from the earth and we express out into the world from this space. Modern day, modern sage, modern mystic, ancient wisdom. You, me, all of us are a sage for this day and age. We are the medicine. Our healing is the soul soothing balm this world needs. Just be. Who else could we be if not ourselves? I mean, I guess we could be many things, right? We hide behind the mask. We hide, but the mask has fallen, is what the message was the other day, right? Yeah. And that's it. Us, the powerful ones, the spiritual warriors, we're powerful. We're not at this point. We didn't work through everything that we worked through to come to this point to be bogged down by the energetics of the external. We are the spiritual authority. We are the authentic intelligence, and we are co-creating with source divine in this lifetime. We're not waiting for heaven after the physical body dies. Heaven is meant to be the experience while we're here. Each of us growing and nurturing and planting our proverbial Garden of Eden as we shed the skins that we have once lived in, layers and layers of deception, external and internal. And that's why it's an inside job. That's why everything's an inside job, because no one externally is going to take responsibility for us, and no one externally is truly responsible for how we react or respond or feel about certain things, right? If we speak our truth in a loving and compassionate and kind way, and someone is offended by that, well, que sera, sera. I just saw the white swan and the hummingbird. Are you kidding me right now? The white swan and the hummingbird and the peacock. Like, joy is our birthright. Partnership, union, sacredness is our birthright. We were born to fly. This I've been feeling so much this year, and I've been hesitant in all the years that I've had this channel to speak of, like, twin flame energy and true divine sacred union, and yet it's all up in my energetic fields, and I am so excited and nervous, and there's like this anxious anticipation. Yeah, it just, honestly, ladies and gents, it's about wishes and dreams coming true, staying true to ourselves, staying true to our heart through and through. We come home to you. We come home to ourselves over and over and over again. And if we've done that, and we've had the hard knocks, we've been down in a hole, we've been whatever, we have overcome it all to be here today in this state of grace. Oh, isn't it amazing? Amazing grace. Yes, it is amazing. You're amazing. We're amazing. And together, heavens are born, gardens are grown, all children are fed. The peacock, which is my symbol bird for Archangel Michael, inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. Yeah, Leo season is our rebirth. The sun's birthday is in Leo. The sun was born in Leo. Kings and queens, emperors and empresses, lions and lionesses rising with pride. What? Pride and joy? Stevie Ray Vaughan? I'm not going to sing it. I won't do it justice. You know the song. If you don't, go and have a listen to it. Pride and Joy, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Let me see if I can find it. I'll put it in the links, because I'm going to listen to it right after this. Pride and Joy. Just give me a sec. We're almost done here, folks. Pride and Joy, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go listen to that. We should do Stevie Ray live, because there's nothing like Stevie Ray live. So, okay, coming to ya. Right? It's so good. Here we go. I found a live one. Not sure. It's phenomenal. Okay, so we have the peacock saying that inherent wisdom is emergent. Yes, we're feeling it. You're feeling it. It's that inspired inner knowing. Love is an action, not an emotion, right? Love in action is not stagnant, right? It's flowing, it's fluid, it's moving, it's growing. And then we have this swan. The power of divine grace is within you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. It's like the romper room. Looking through the mirror, I see you, and you, and you, and you, surrounded and embraced by grace. And then this little sweetie, the ruby-throated hummingbird, release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. And who's bringing it to you? Who's bringing you your joy? Who's bringing you your joy? We bring the joy. We bring the happiness. We bring the party. We bring the light. And this is the delight of life. The evolutionary spiral of grace moves us into the fullness and lightness of being divinely human. And so I feel like that's it. With that being said, everyone, I see you, I feel you, 4242. Lovers, choice point, flip the script. We were born for this. I see you, I feel you, I love you. I look forward to being back here with you sometime tomorrow for our Friday night live card pulls. Not sure what time. We'll see as my day flows and how it goes. But it is Friday in my world. So with that being said, I'm going to get myself ready to go to the JOB and light that place up and have some laughs and fun in a place that is anything but. So with that being said, everyone, I see you, I feel you, I love you. If you're still here, hit that thumbs up. If you're catching the replay, drop a comment down below and hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. It supports our thrive. Until next time, everyone, take good care, and thank you, thank you, thank you for simply, beautifully, proudly being you. How inspiring.